Okay, so how to develop customer stakeholder relationships in the virtual world. So this came up because somebody reached out and they said, we used to go to all of these like store openings, and we used to be there in person with our stakeholders and our partners and our clients, and now we can't do that. So how do you develop relationships in the virtual world? So was listening to a Harvard Business Review podcast the other day, and they were saying, one tip for virtual meetings is to spend the first 5 minutes talking about not what you're supposed to be talking about, to actually build the rapport. But developing that person to person connection is super important. That's one. The second is developing communication paths that are going to support those relationships. As in, like, you had how you were doing things before, you visit them in person, and now you can't do that. So it means you need to basically replace those with something. In this case, we're doing more webinars. I wanted to change the format because this is sort of my intention, is to develop a deeper relationship with you, even though it's a Zoom call. You can do different events, but the key part is that you want to focus on what that relationship is, and then put as many different sort of structures in place, given that you're sort of confined to the virtual world. That means that you can use different sort of platforms, different structures. It doesn't always have to be a Zoom, doesn't always have to be a phone call, can be a text, can be different articles, can be small group interactions, can be one-on-one interactions. But you sort of have to like live within the constraints, but be clear on that's what you're trying to do.